movie maker right here. Oh, Dalton just said it best. Out here, this is what you call getting western out here. This is some stuff out of Yellowstone right here. Boom! Down goes Frazier. But you look at this deer. All right, y'all. Day 2 here in Nebraska. Hard to complain about day 1. Went to the spot over there on the alfalfa, and a giant deer came in. Oh my word. On a high, man, we took some good pictures this morning. Set out to hunt this morning, took some really good pictures as the sun came up and what sun there was. And I tell you what, looking forward this afternoon, go to a different spot. We're going about 700-800 yards north of where we actually killed it yesterday, stand they call Sasquatch. And I mean, it is in the middle of nowhere, just in a bedding area down there where just thickets all around us. So it's not a feeding area, but we're gonna slip in there where they're bedding and maybe catch these bucks cruising, because when we were out taking pictures this morning, man, we saw bucks like bees on honey. They were just kind of going everywhere. No crops anywhere around here, nothing. This is just all bedding areas all the way around us. Just thick bedding areas in here with a little pasture. Look like deer kind of going back and forth up in here. I know there's some acorn trees in here that are dropping acorns. I could hear them falling right in here. There's water, which is nice. Got a little water because they've been a little bit of a drought out here. Looks like a little bit of water in that creek right there. So we kind of tucked in their bedrooms right here. But deer could come from anywhere back to our north back here. It's just kind of gnarly. Yeah, so we're just kind of north and east of where we shot yesterday. Right here.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Federal, First Products, Arctic Shield, Hoyt, Realtree Sausage and Meats, and Onyx.
We're getting ready to head out. We're going down looking for kickstand down on the river this morning. Little temperature change, a little different wind. Had an east wind yesterday, northwest today, which really ought to be pretty good if the deer's coming off the alfalfa towards us this morning. So big deer in that area down there. We're gonna go hunt, not long today, probably only about 3 or 4 hours today for the morning hunt, and we're gonna gather our stuff and go way north where Sean's been seeing a big deer on camera. There's no stand in there, no nothing there. Nobody's ever even hunted over that area, so that intrigues me to say the least. And there's a big deer that really's got my attention over there. So we're gonna game plan is a hunt for a while, hike north, and go up in there and hang a set and just hunt the rest of the afternoon. That's kind of the game plan.
doe staring right at us. Alright, she's back. Oh yeah, right.
Boy, I tell you what, been a pretty good morning so far. Really solid morning. Wind was supposed to blow like crazy this morning, but man, weatherman missed it so far. It's supposed to be up to 17 today, but it's been pretty calm and still. Saw a big body deer right after daylight working his way back to the south this morning over here. Then we just had a really solid buck, probably a 4-year-old, just kind of with a doe, just whumping them. November the 4th here in Nebraska, so there's no doubt there's some does in heat, I'm sure. We got a buck that just busted out right here. Went and checked some does, so these bucks are on their feet, just kind of searching, cruising around, bumping every doe, going to every doe they see right now is what it looks like. Well, it's noon, 12 o'clock, and we're ran back to the camp, quick breakfast, back out again. Sean's picked up a really good deer a couple times in the last 3 days, all the way to the north. And a stand, near the far north stand, doesn't even have a stand there, it's just a camera sitting over a couple scrapes. But he's picked up a really good buck, and so we got stands loaded down. As I said, it was noon, and we're going to go hang this stand, hopefully, and just hunt this afternoon. We think he's coming to us out of the west into that scrape area, and so we're going to hang a stand on the east side. We got a northwest wind today, turning west about dark, and then kind of westerly tomorrow as well. So hopefully we'll get at least 3 good hunts out of it before the wind turns around again. My man behind the movie maker right here, old Dalton, just said it best. Out here, this is what you call getting western out here. There's some stuff out of Yellowstone right here. By the way, Yellowstone cranks up not too long. I can't wait to see it. Anyway, we had an awesome hunt this afternoon. We moved a spot. Sean been seeing a big deer out here in the middle of nowhere. Came in, hung a set. Took some work to get a ladder stand up, get a lock on up for Dalton. We did that, got in there and hunted, and I mean, we weren't in the stand probably 30 minutes. Good windy day, covered our noise a little bit, got the stands up, weren't in the stand 30 minutes. Deer started filtering by, and we saw plenty of does and fawns, no rack bucks, not our target buck at all. And then all of a sudden, about 30 minutes before dark, all these deer were coming out of the south, going toward this alfalfa field to the north. I heard a snort wheeze to the north of us and looked up, and wouldn't you know it, it was our buck that we were looking for. Then we heard another buck grunt too, to the right of him. We couldn't see him, but anyway, he was 80 yards from us. Unfortunately, all our does had already passed through and gone toward the alfalfa. I tried to grunt to him and he wouldn't come in. He didn't pull to us. I think he turned up, went to the north anyway, but what, this is a really good deer. This is a good deer. He's a 10-point, looked like with a flyer off his G2. So I left my bow in the stand. We left our stuff there, man. We're going to try to sneak in here in the morning, get right here in his bedroom. And if he's on that alfalfa late checking those and comes through there, he going to be packing a broadhead when he comes by us. So y'all stick with us.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Spartan Camera, Rocky, Summit, Chevy, and Redneck Blinds.
Something a little bit warm, because that ain't doing nothing but freezing over. A little after 8 o'clock this morning, we snuck in here and didn't bump anything coming in that I heard. But unfortunately, we parked a buggy a ridge over where we were supposed to park it. I think a deer came across right at daylight and blew at the buggy. That didn't help things, and then just as we hoped, we got this alfalfa field down here. I should say up here to the north of us, 400 or 500 yards of deer started trickling in. Just like we hoped they would coming off the alfalfa, came down in here where they went out yesterday evening. And unfortunately, a doe got directly behind us on kind of a north wind. And then started blowing. So that sucks. That's a bummer. So just gotta hope our deer wasn't in the area, didn't hear it. He's out cruising around and gonna kind of come down through here, because I'm sure there's still deer on the alfalfa or making it way this way, because it's still a good ways off. So. Boom! Down goes Frazier. Man, what a morning, man. Just not even an hour ago, we were sitting there talking about getting blown out and hoping our target buck was maybe a ridge over or somewhere else where he didn't hear all the racket, because we got busted twice this morning. I think one was blowing at the buggy. Another one got behind us some does this morning, man. It is so still and quiet in here. And that deer hit 15 yards right there, man. And I didn't know if I could get pulled back on him or not without him hearing us or not. Dalton heard him coming, and Man, when you were talking, I thought you said he was come. We just had 2 does come 5 yards from us and walk right underneath the tree off this ridge. I thought you said he was coming off the ridge. So I'm looking to the ridge and I heard something down here, but maybe he did come off the ridge and cut down and he just came up right there, man. And my heart sunk when I saw him.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Scent Thief, Big Rack Spirits, Bushnell, 4S Wildlife, and Realtree APX.
Oh yeah, man. That's good blood right there. All the way through, zip through him. All right, we went up to the top of the ridge and called Sean, texted him, told him to come on down. That we just shot the 10 that we were after. Sean obviously just got here. And we came down, there's the arrow right there. We shot our stand, it's right up on the ridge right there. So we got Sean, we got Bella, he's got Bella. We're gonna put Bella on the blood trail. I think the deer's just right down here because we heard a pretty big crash right after we shot, so we about to find out. But it's been about an hour, hour and a half since we shot, so we give them plenty of time. Oh, I see the horns, dude.
You guys filming?
Look at the horns sticking up right there.
Oh yeah, now I see him.
That deer didn't go frickin' 40 yards.
He didn't get out of bow range.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this blood, man. That's a serious blood trail right there. That way, Bell.
Yeah, he's really a little heavier than I thought he was.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
He's quite a bit heavier than I thought.
Man. But you look at this deer. Oh yeah. Look at that, man. That is so cool. Look at this flyer. This is that flyer that we saw. We saw this buck yesterday afternoon about 80 yards north of us and he wouldn't come in. Man, he's got heavy mass, got a flyer, good tine length. I mean, just a beautiful. Well, I tell you what, Nebraska's been pretty good to us. Old Sean done a wonderful job of getting us on deer, and Daryl, the landowner, man, I tell you what, he got some big deer on this property. This is just a beautiful, beautiful.
Tim too.